Hi friends, it's Allie here with the Turtle Trunk, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little pumpkin. If you're following along with the Pregnancy Progress Project, this is week 40 when baby weighs about the same as a pumpkin. This is the last video of our series, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't seen any of the other videos yet, go back and check out all 27 of the amigurumi fruit and veggie videos. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Now let's get started. For today's tutorial, you will need medium weight yarn in the colors orange and green, polyfill stuffing, a 4mm or G hook, a yarn needle, stitch marker, and scissors, and optional supplies include two 12mm black safety eyes and black crochet thread. We're going to start with our orange yarn, and we're going to begin by making a magic circle. Chain 1, and for round 1 we are going to work 9 half double crochets inside the circle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then I'm going to take this short tail end here and just pull that tight to close up that hole. So at the end of round 1 we have a total stitch count of 9, and then working straight into that first stitch of the last round we're going to work 2 half double crochets. So there's 1, and I'm just going to mark that first stitch with a stitch marker. And we're going to work a second half double crochet into that same stitch. That's 2. 2 half double crochets into the second stitch. Two half double crochets into the third stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around, working 2 half double crochets into each stitch around. And at the end of round 2, our stitch count is now at 18. For round 3, we are going to work 1 half double crochet into that first stitch. And then 2 half double crochets into the second stitch. And then 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. And then 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. We're going to repeat that all the way around for round 3, working 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. And at the end of round 3, our stitch count is now at 27. For round 4, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch. Oops. 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, and then 2 half double crochets into the third stitch. And we're going to repeat that, so 1 half double crochet in each of the first 2 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. And we're going to repeat that all the way around for round 4. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. And at the end of round 4, our stitch count is now at 36. For round 5, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, and 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, and then into the fourth stitch, we are going to work 2 half double crochets. We're going to repeat that. So 1 half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets into the next. I'm going to repeat that all the way around for round 5. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. And at the end of round 5, our stitch count is now at 45. Now on to round 6. For round 6, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, and 1 half double crochet into the fourth stitch. And then into the fifth stitch, we are going to work 2 half double crochets. We're going to repeat that. So 1 half double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. We're going to repeat that all the way around for round 6. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. And at the end of round 6, our total stitch count is 54. For round 7, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fourth stitch, and 1 half double crochet into the fifth stitch. And then into the sixth stitch, we are going to work 2 half double crochets. Oops. We're going to repeat that. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. We're going to repeat that all the way around for round 7. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. So at the end of round 7, our total stitch count is now at 63. We're going to do one more increase round. So for round 8, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fourth stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fifth stitch, and 1 half double crochet into the sixth stitch. And then into the seventh stitch, we are going to work 2 half double crochets. So we're going to repeat that. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets into the next. I'm going to repeat that all the way around for round 8. 1 half double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. And at the end of round 8, our stitch count is now at 72. We are now on to round 9, and for rounds 9 all the way to 21, all we're going to do is work 1 half double crochet into each stitch around. So for all those rounds, our stitch count is going to continue being 72. So we are on round 9 now, so I'm going to start with 1 half double crochet. I'm just going to work 1 half double crochet in each stitch around for a total of 72 stitches around. And then I'm just going to continue that all the way into the end of round 21. So I'm just going to continue on, and I'm going to catch up with you guys at the end of round 21. So I just finished round 21, and at the end of round 21, our stitch count should still be 72. So this is what our pumpkin is looking like so far. And now before we move on to round 22, now would be a good time to stop and put the face on if that's something you want to do. If not, you can continue on to round 22. But if you did want to put a face on it, you're going to need your safety eyes and their backings, black crochet thread, and also a needle. I'm not going to be putting a face on mine, but I will stop to show you how to do it. And really, you can put them wherever you want. It's up to you. I think I'm going to go, let's see, between rounds 11 and 12 seem to be a good place. That's kind of right in the middle. And then I usually put my eyes about 4 stitches apart. I kind of move it around to see. So we'll leave that there for now. I'm going to grab my thread. I'm not going to put the backings on until after I put the smile on so that you can move things around if you want. So I grab my thread and I go through the back beside one eye, just like so, pull it in, and then go down one round and then into the center, and then back up beside the other eye, and then back down in the center again. And this just creates a little V shape. So there we go. I think that's pretty even. So you can change things up however you want. If you have your set where you want to, then add the backings to your eyes, and you can tie the crochet thread with a knot. But I'm not going to keep eyes on mine, so I'm going to take those out. And then we are going to move on to round 22. So for round 22, we are going to start decreasing. So we're going to start closing up the top. So we are going to start with 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, 1 half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fourth stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fifth stitch, and 1 half double crochet into the sixth stitch. And then in the next 2 stitches, we are going to half double crochet 2 together. So to do so, we are going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we are going to go into the next stitch. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now we have 5 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of the loops on our hook. There we go. So that was a half double crochet 2 together, and now we're going to repeat this all the way around. So that's 1 half double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then half double crochet 2 together. So yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on your hook. And then just repeat. So at the end of round 22, our stitch count is now at 63. Now we're on to round 23, and we're going to decrease again. So we're going to half double crochet into the first stitch, half double crochet into the second stitch, half double crochet into the third stitch, half double crochet into the fourth stitch, and half double crochet into the fifth stitch, and then we're going to half double crochet 2 together. And then we're going to repeat that again. So 1 half double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. And we're going to repeat that all the way around for round 23. Okay, and at the end of round 23, our stitch count is now at 54. So now on to round 24. We are going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, one half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, 1 half double crochet into the fourth stitch, and then half double crochet 2 together. And we're going to repeat that all the way around for round 24. So that's 1 half double crochet in each of the next 4 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. Okay, and at the end of round 24, our stitch count is now at 45. On to round 25, we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, one half double crochet into the second stitch, 1 half double crochet into the third stitch, and then half double crochet 2 together. And we're going to repeat that around for round 25. Oops. Okay, let me try that again. There we go. So we're going to work 1 half double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. We're going to repeat that all the way around. Okay, and at the end of round 26, sorry, that was 25, we have a total stitch count of 36. Now on to round 26, we are going to work 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, one half double crochet into the second stitch, and then half double crochet 2 together. And we're going to repeat that around for round 26, 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. And at the end of round 26, our total stitch count is now at 27. So as you can see, the hole at the top is getting much smaller. So we're going to stop here and fill the pumpkin up with the polyfill stuffing before we close it up any further. So you can grab your stuffing and fill it up as much as you'd like. The more stuffing you add, the stiffer it will be. The less you add, the squishier it will be. So it's up to you on how much you'd like to add. Okay, I think I'm going to leave mine there. And then we're going to move on to round 27, and this is going to be our last round with our orange. So for round 27, we're going to half double crochet into the first stitch, and then half double crochet 2 together. And we're going to repeat that all the way around. So 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, then half double crochet 2 together. So I have 3 stitches left for round 27. So in the next stitch, I'm going to work my half double crochet as normal, and then with the last 2 stitches we are going to half double crochet 2 together, but on the final pull through we are going to drop our orange yarn and pick up our green yarn. So I'm going to work my half double crochet as normal, except when I go to do that final pull through I'm going to drop the orange, and I'm going to drop it in front. Usually I would drop it behind, but I'm going to drop it in front because we're going to use this strand again. So I'm going to pick up my green yarn now and pull through the 5 loops on my hook with the green yarn. Okay, so that was the end of round 27. So she had 18 stitches around. So before I move on, I'm going to have this orange strand out in front, and I'm going to cut off, but I'm going to leave quite a long tail because we're going to use this to make our like lumps on the pumpkin. So we're going to be sewing it around to do that. So you're going to need, I'm going to probably cut off, I'm going to leave about 24 inches. So a very long tail. Might not need that much, but I'd rather have more than less. So I have long tail that I'm just going to leave out in front, and we're going to come back and do that after we're done our stem. So we're going to continue on to round 28, and this is going to be our final decrease round. So going straight into that next stitch, we are going to half double crochet 2 together. Okay, and then we're going to half double crochet 2 together all the way around. So we should have a total of 9 half double crochets, 2 together, sorry. Half double crochet 2 together. We should have a total of 9 of them at the end of this round. So at the end of round 28, our total stitch count is now at 9, and now we're going to start building up our stem. So for rounds 29 all the way to 33, so for the next 5 rounds, all we're going to do is half double crochet into each stitch around. So work 1 half double crochet into the next stitch, 1 into the next, and we're just going to work 1 half double crochet into each stitch around, and at the end of each round our stitch count will remain at 9, and we're just going to repeat that all the way to the end of round 33. So I just reached the end of round 33, and I should still have 9 stitches around. So now we are going to tie off our green yarn. So I'm going to slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 1, and cut off my yarn, leaving about 6 inches or so. Pull on that with my hook, pull tight, and then I'm going to get my yarn needle, and I'm going to thread this yarn through the last 9 stitches that we just worked, and that's just going to close up that hole at the top. So just working around these top stitches here, just go in and out through all 9 of those stitches. And when you reach the beginning again, just pull tight to close that up. Secure it with a knot. just weave this end in. And then cut off any excess. Okay, so there we have our stem. So right now our pumpkin is just looking like a ball with a stem on it, maybe more like an orange. So we're gonna take this long orange strand that we had left behind, and now we're gonna create the bumps in a pumpkin. So I'm gonna take my yarn needle and thread my yarn through. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight down, and we're gonna go through the very bottom center. So where our magic ring was, we're gonna go through there, and then we're gonna come back up on the opposite end. So here is where our strand started. We're gonna go to the very opposite. Okay, and I'm gonna go right between where the green and the orange are, and just try and get it right across. So there we are. I'm just gonna pull that up, and the tighter you pull it, as you can see, it just cinches that right in to give us those segments. So we're just going to do that all the way around, and you can make as many or as few segments as you want. I mean, you can make it really bumpy and do a whole bunch, or you can do maybe 4. So it's really up to you on how many you want to do. So all you have to do is go back, down, and then after you go down through the center, come back up in a spot that you haven't hit yet. So I think I'm going to come over to the right side, split this into 4. So pull tight, go down to the bottom center. And come back up. There we go. And pull, pull, pull. And as you can see, there we go. So right now it's just 2 segments. I'm going to go back down, and then I'm going to come back up across on the exact opposite side. And you want to make sure that you're pulling tight as you go, so that the first one you didn't make doesn't get all loose, and then it'll be harder to tighten up those first ones again. Okay. Go. I think I'm just going to leave mine with 4 segments. I like the way that looks. That's how mine's looking so far. So I think I'm going to go back down through the center. There we go. And then this is where this is going to be my last one, I think. So I'm just going to bring it up back to the top, and then I'm going to so I'm going to bring it up across again, if I can get it through. There we go. So I'm back at the top, and I have decided that that's as many as I want to do. So I'm all done. So since I have it as I want it, I'm just going to bring it back down around the bottom, and I'm just going to tie it off on the bottom so that there's no ugly knot at the top or anything like that. So make sure you have it exactly how you want it. You can kind of move the strands around a little bit if you need to, even them out. But I'm just going to bring mine to the bottom, trying to keep my strand tight, and I'm just going to create a double knot at the bottom. Hold everything into place. There we go. And there we go. So I'm just going to weave in this a little bit, weave it throughout the bottom. Then off, or sorry, not tie off, cut off my yarn. And yeah, if you want, you can make more segments if you want, or fewer. It's up to you, however you want your pumpkin to look. And there we go. There's my pumpkin. As you can see, there you go, there's the bottom of it. And we're all done. Thank you so much for following along, and I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you a part of the Turtle Trunk family. You can find this pattern and many more free patterns on my blog, whoshomemade.com, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and tag me in your photos so I can see your finished turtle trunk creations. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.